Power on, Bluetooth mode. The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Nityananda, 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 Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nityananda Gaurachandra, Nityananda Gaurachandra, Nityananda, Nityananda Gaurachandra, Gaurachandra, Nityananda, Nityananda Gaurachandra, Gaurachandra, Gauranga, Nityananda Gaurachandra, Nityananda Gaurachandra, Nityananda Gaurachandra, Nityananda Gaurachandra, Nityananda Gaurachandra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Krishna Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare.
Power off.
Okay. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Here's the link. If somebody wants to come. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Haribo, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Hare, Hari Ram, Hari Ram, Ram Ram, Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari. Hari Ram, Hari Ram, Ram Ram, Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari. Hari Ram, Ram Ram, Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Ram, Ram Ram, Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari. Hari Ram, Ram Ram, Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Ram, Ram Ram, Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari. Hari Ram, Ram Ram, Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari. Hari Ram, Ram Ram, Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Ram, Ram Ram, Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari. Hari Ram, Ram Ram, Hari Hari. Nityananda, 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 Nityananda. Nityananda, 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 Nityananda. Nityananda, 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 Nityananda. Nityananda, 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 Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra. Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra. Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra. Nityananda, 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 Nityananda. Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra. Nityananda, 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 Nityananda. Nityananda, Nityananda, Nityananda. Nityananda, Nityananda, Nityananda. Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra. Nityananda, Nityananda, Nityananda. Nityananda, Nityananda, Nityananda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, 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 Radha, 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 Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Radha, Radha, Radha. Krishna, 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 Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Radha, 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 Radha. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Krishna, 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 Radha, 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 Radha. Radha, 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 Radhe, Radhe, Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, 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 Radha. Radha, 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 Radha. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, Krishna. Ah. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Ah, Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Krishna, 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 Radha, 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 Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, 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 Radha, 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 Krishna, 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 Radha, 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 Krishna, 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 Radha, Radhe, 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 Radhe. Radhe, 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 Krishna, 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 Radhe, Radhe, Krishna, 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 Radha, 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 Radha. Krishna, 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 Radha, 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 Krishna, 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 Radha, 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 Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Radhe, 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 Krishna, 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 Radhe, 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 Krishna, 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 Radhe, 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 Krishna, 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 Krishna. Radhe, 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 Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, 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 Radha, 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 Krishna, 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 Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. Hey, Jenny, welcome. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Hey, Jenny, welcome. Yeah. So, yeah, in answer to it's Shama Sundari. Yeah, yeah, it's just different. Basically, this is the Vrindavan story. That's another story. That's part of the Vrindavan story. Um, uh, we need to also, we got to keep the Vrindavan story going, and so those who are attracted to this part of the Vrindavan story can come over here. The others, like, Amy, it's easier for her, and Cole, they're more independent. That's kind of what they're looking for. And, um, it's just a different path, and it's all on Krishna. But if you're attracted here, people are attracted here. This is for you. And if you've got the strength to follow this, those persons, they're not suited for this path. That's all. Yeah. So yeah, if you can understand what I'm talking about and makes sense to you, and you like this kind of chanting, you like this kind of sangha association. Yeah, you can come. Yeah, but this is how it works. Yeah, people find their level. Krishna, 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 Krishna. But you can't distinguish this path out without this kind of leadership, as you know, because it's very specific. So if a person's saying, "Well, I don't want your leadership. I don't, I'm on another thing," whatever their story is, well, they can't distinguish this out, and this is how it is. If you want to distinguish out, you come. I like things that are clear. I like this story. This story is great. The benefits are fantastic. Yeah. This is what our disciplic line teaches. So I'm with that. It's my calling. I see the pastimes, but this material edition is just low. Well, it's actually it's not even really a material edition. It's part of the story because it's basically what happens. It's a level of consciousness. Um, the person is not really they're just, it's not, you can tell that it has the qualities of not being purified because there's hypocrisy in it. The persons come to Vrindavan but try to destroy Vrindavan. They come to Krishna, but they have poison in their speech and in their nourishing. So it's not clean, it's not clear, it's not purified. So that's what it is, and that's why it stays out there. And those who are attracted to it, like Amy, she's attracted to it, she can go there, and newcomers can find out where they belong, because bottom line is you just don't have the strength to follow this path. I mean, it's kind of like the guru has a litter. Litter is the disciples that come, but they're not born of flesh and blood. They're born of the word preaching. But some are not so strong. See, that's all in the story. Kamsa dashed the offspring of Vasudeva and Devaki to the ground, and the strong ones survived. Right? It was Baladev, it was Yoga Maya, and it was Krishna. So if you've got that strong enough in you, you won't be dashed on the ground by the Kamsa, which is he was just a coal, a hypocritically devout person, acting like a spiritual guy, but inside wanting to challenge Krishna, go against Krishna, but like that. So we have all kinds of things like that. So if you want to be in this story over in this place, and you want to be transferred to Vrindavan, which we're doing. You see where this is, we're being transferred already. Our bhakti is getting stronger. Right? If not, you're just put back into the cycle still. I mean, that can't really get into all that has to be purified to really be in Vrindavan, to understand Krishna, to play with Krishna, not be, in that ras of trying to destroy Krishna, and then Krishna has to destroy your false ego. So Hare Krishna. For nada. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, Krishna. Krishna, 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 Krishna. We actually haven't we haven't manifested the full Leela of, we're only manifested so far up to Krishna's Leela, where Krishna destroys the demons and kicks their ass and stuff like that, beats them up. So we haven't really gotten fully into Lord Chaitanya's Leela, where he actually See, those persons never surrender to Krishna. They're always against Krishna. They have to pretty much be, just kill the false ego and put them in the Brahman, because they're like that. They're always challenging them. So Lord Chaitanya brought it like a new thing, something that is rarely in this world. A new, he actually delivered people like they were like that. They became attracted to that very humble attitude, instead of Krishna reciprocating like, well, you fight with me, I'll fight with you type thing. That's the normal when Krishna's here. The demons want to fight with him, he fights back. So but then he ultimately wins because he's stronger. um, so Lord Chaitanya wanted to do something different. He wanted to um, attract people in this humble mood. So if this is really the full Leela, will have to turn into that, where these devotees will be attracted because somebody in our sangha, who knows, maybe the guru, maybe not, um, will manifest that. Maybe not even in this lifetime. I don't know. We'll have to see. But that's the way those people. There's so many persons like that in this Kali Yuga that challenge Krishna. They will never surrender that way. They have to be. So Lord Chaitanya did a trick. He took on a humble mood, and he attracted many people that were like against the real Krishna. They're against the Ras, and otherwise you can only get those who rise to life. The others rise to condemnation. Are purified by that. But Lord Chaitanya did amazing things, and I think we're going to see more of that stuff evolve, because I'm starting to see things now about that. See, that's how this works. It's kind of we're on a need to know basis here. When you're ready, when you need to know it, like for whatever the Krishna has in mind, he's just kind of just gives you these thoughts. He doesn't want to. He doesn't like a dull moment. He likes no boring thing. So yeah. So let's see. Yeah, starting to see things, some interesting things that I never saw before. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya. We don't want to see Amy in such a situation forever, do you? She's an innocent person that got swept into that because, just yeah. So I think the Lord he's got this under control here. It's his job. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Nityananda, Nityananda. All right, maybe I'll just read a little bit, and then I'll go off and let the other, what do you call the other, what do they call that? Other shift come into play. I'm a little bit groggy today anyway, so I don't know. Krishna, what do we got here? We have, what do I have here? Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Madhavinda Puri's devotional service. Let's see where this goes. This is chapter 4, Madhya Lila. I offer my respectful obeisances unto Madhavinda Puri, who was given a pot of sweet rice stolen by Sri Gopinath. I offer my respectful obeisances unto Madhavinda Puri, who was given a pot of sweet rice stolen by Sri Gopinath. Yeah, he had to steal that pot of sweet rice, because it wasn't authorized. See, it had to be offered first, So the Lord had to steal it for his devotees, just like the devotees steal. Just like we shouldn't. This shouldn't be preached. This is why the devotees are still under the Prabhupada says you shouldn't get this out. You shouldn't cry before people. You shouldn't steal this bhakti and just throw it all over the world, to anyone and everyone. You shouldn't do that. See? But for the sake of the devotees, he did that. For the sake of Madhavinda Puri, he stole that thing that should have been offered to Krishna, and before. See, he wanted to taste it before to get the ingredients or something, and and that's how it is. We have to steal from Krishna, to give this out to others, because you're not supposed to do this. Krishna Das Kaviraj said, I'm not supposed to give out such confidential things. All the Vaishnavas know that. They don't do, but when they're ordered to, then you must do that. See, we have that order, and Krishna Das Kaviraj got the order to give this confidential literature out there, about all the intimate, all the crying, of I'll get to you, Pani, here. See all that crying of Lord Chaitanya. You think that you think people are? I mean, even respectable Vaishnavas say you shouldn't cry before people, and he did. Nityananda laughing and crying and stealing. They would steal milk, and all kinds of stuff. You shouldn't do this. Otherwise, you might have disciples like Johan. He came and he did a TikTok video showing, he said, see, look at Gohara. You see what he did? It says right here in chapter 4 of Chaitanya Bhagavat that when wine was offered to, liquor was offered to Lord Chaitanya Nityananda, they refused it. See, Gohari, he's been known to have a beer and all that. You see, he's going against the rules. And he should also say, my head's a crematorium too, right? Because Lord Chaitanya said, your head's a crematorium. See, this is that Vaidhi level. It's like, Daddy says that not to put this on. Daddy said, don't do this. Don't eat onion, Daddy. So he's like that, and he wants to tell his guru, like, oh, you see, Lord Chaitanya said, don't put that tilak on or put tilak on. Otherwise, your head's a crematorium. Oh yeah, don't drink this, don't eat this, don't eat onion, do you see they're going against Lord Chaitanya's real mission? That's what this has progressed to. That's called, obviously, Guru Aparat. When you think you're smarter than your guru, and you're actually just a baby, you're saying, see, Daddy says don't eat this and don't do that. And then he's thinking my preaching should come to that level. Lucky for you guys that it doesn't. Otherwise, it would be a daddy deal, Does that make sense, Fanny? What do you think?
I never want to take my dad's deal because he's an impersonalist from the get-go.
they don't understand this level. Actually, even somebody else put on one of these Bhakti Uncensored, and they said, you see, this is why, I think it was a Dramana said, you see, this is why the devotees in ISKCON offer their food so this doesn't have karma, and all that baby stuff. Daddy says offer your food and everything, but it's like, does it really get purified? It's a similar idea. When people say, they think purification is by doing austerities and renunciations, or even the Jewish people with getting purified was to offer a spotless goat or something. You got to kill it or do different types of sacrifices. But the bottom line, they're always external sacrifices. They're not the internal sacrifice. The Lord's looking for that. See, so we supersede that, and I had to show even our Bhagavatam says that Ajamil didn't even chant like some of the devotees chant here. He just chanted Namabas, calling for his son. He wasn't even calling for God, but it was had some, like they call Namabas. It was a clearing stage, and the Vishnu Duta said, "Oh, he atoned for everything in this life and previous lives and future lives, and that's all finished, man, because of that chanting like that." See, but people, they don't believe that because they don't chant even in Namabas. See, so therefore they're still subject to karma. Devotees, that's why you see Johann showing you where he's at. He feels Gaur Haridas is subject to the karma of if you eat something in the mode of passion or ignorance or goodness, you're going to get a karmic reaction. You're either going to get a good one or a bad one or a mixed one. All that's destroyed with this ecstatic chanting. If Ajamil was destroying things backwards and forwards, can you imagine this kind of chanting, what it destroys? He can't even imagine it. That shows you he's not a very smart guy, is he? There, not very intelligent, less intelligent. See, they misunderstood you, Lalita. They thought he was the more intelligent guy. No, that's not that's less intelligent. This is intelligence. The real Bhagavatam is intelligent, but unless you chant like this in ecstatic devotion, you can't understand these things. You're still under karma. That's why you can know people who are still a bit under karma, they speak in terms of karmic things. They still have faith in karma. See, that's why when you surrender sincerely to a bona fide spiritual master, you're lifted above karma. And just like in the Bhagavatam, Yamaraj says, do not approach those devotees, not even the Namabas ones. I had no jurisdiction over them. I do not have the capacity to chastise them. See? And Johann wants to chastise Gaur Haridas. See? Oh, and Cole too. See? I only mention them because it's Bhagavatam, man. Isn't it fun? I love learning the Bhagavatam. It's interesting. That's all they're good for. I'm a neutral towards them. I don't hate them. I don't like them. I don't love them. I don't hate them. It's just Bhagavatam, man. I love truth. And that's it, man. To make everything clear and tidy and clean. Especially our hearts. See, not contaminate it with even lesser preaching. See, they can't because, and that's a great teaching in itself. Neither Cole nor Johann, as well as so many people like them, can rise to the transcendental platform because they don't accept the transcendental preaching and perspective of the Bhagavatam given by a devotee Bhagavat who proves they're a devotee Bhagavat. Because they give you these deeper knowledge in the Bhagavatam, right? See? How do you think Pani surpassed his Brahmin thing? You notice how he surpassed, you can tell how he acts. He used to appear here in the white, pure white, the purity of white. Because it's
now Noodles complains you're always in these bloody black clothes. What's the Well, I didn't notice, but she notices. It's so free off that
Yeah.
bullshit. It's like
If you
I
give a
didn't
class,
even
you don't
think
have
that
to
was.
change, right?
I didn't even think that was my block. That's how deep we can be inside our own blocks. We don't
Yeah,
think.
yeah. Yeah, these little things like that, huh? Yeah, see, this is a different level of preaching. That's why you need to hear a devotee preach it, because you get the deeper level of Bhagavatam. Otherwise, you're just looking at the external level, of that. You raise above it. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that I just reading Bhakti Vinod Thakur's books. Is just I started reading it, and I was with Prabhupada's books, and also Narayan Raj's preaching and all that. But as soon as I read Bhakti Vinod, I popped right above that level of the Vaidhi preaching, just like boop, like, oh wow, there it is. You need to, even for a devotee sensitive and capable, the book even brings you like to that level. You see, and then you see the different thing. That's why if Cole or Johan don't accept this preaching, they stay there. They can't move. They can't go. Their hands are tied. They're like they're like tied to a post. They can't move. They'll just do their little Vaidhi thing and oh yeah, but it doesn't look like there's enough juice to get him above that, huh? In his alleged ecstatic devotion. How come he can't get above that level? Because he needs the word. This is how you do it. Could you imagine that the disciples of Jesus becoming saints without having faith in a Raganuga guru like Jesus? They couldn't do it. They had faith in Moses. It wasn't enough. That's the same thing, you people out there in ISKCON. You have faith in Prabhupada, but that's not enough to get over to this platform, because Prabhupada gave me the order. This word will get you. Just by the word, it will get you. If you accept the word, you'll be raised to the transcendental platform. That's how it works. None of those disciples of Jesus, they were Jewish. They had faith in Moses and God, but they couldn't raise until they accepted the word of Jesus Christ, the real Raganuga, teaching a little deeper word. And that's not even a quarter of what we're preaching. Yeah. This word will take you further. It's meant to. Jesus led me to Prabhupada. See, and because I was already ecstatic, and then I went and took it on the ecstatic platform and saw all these things, and the Uvaidis are out there all looking at the Hare Krishna movement in terms of rules, regulations, and fastings and ceremonies. That is so external, isn't it? I look at the Hare Krishna movement as moving way beyond that. Moving into closeness with God, ecstasy. The Lord, he's thinking that's external devotion, but you're not thinking that, because you don't have somebody that's close to the Lord's thinking and feeling. The only one way to get through up to this mansion in God's house. Otherwise, you're outside the palace. We're in the palace, man. We got a room in the palace. Each person has a room. We come and we meet Krishna as Krishna is. And you guys, you gurus, even out there, you and your followers, you're outside the palace. Because you don't know how the Lord feels. You don't know how the Lord thinks, but we do and prove it. It's so deep and so ecstatic that you don't even accept it yet. So that's why I say, well, what kind of guru are you guys? What kind of leaders are you? Everybody should come here if they're progressive, if you want to advance, if you want to be saved in this life, and prove it. Have it proved to you and prove to the world. You won't be thinking in terms of karma. You'll be speaking like this. You'll be, oh yeah, ecstasy just destroys all kinds of karmic things and everything. You see in the Bhagavatam, it says so. They can't see. Yeah, that's how you get, oh, really? Ecstatic chanting is a higher level. Oh, wow. Yeah, let me get out of this karma. I was going to spend, my guru Dave was telling me about do good karma and good deeds and do fastings and all this. And you'll spend your whole life doing that. In one sentence here, you could be lifted above that path. Because the perspective here is a deeper perspective. Hey, what does representing Krishna mean? What do you represent of Krishna? Well, I represent Vaidhi Bhakti and the rules regular. Okay, well, we represent the Lord's ecstatic feelings and the realizations about that God because of those feelings. True Bhakti Vedanta. You want Vedanta from Bhakti. That's the best. It's the cleanest and it's the purest. Only the pure in heart that have this kind of bhakti, which purifies the heart, understand this level. Can deliver the clean word that cleanses you. You are clean by the words spoken by such devotees. Didn't Jesus say that? Why did he say such a thing? Are you really cleansed by hearing the word of Vaidhi? Yet external words about external rules and regulations. It's not much of a cleaning, is it? Yeah. It's knowing God's heart, because the devotee, the advanced devotee, shares the heart. Their heart is shared by the Lord. They're that intimate. That's why you get purified here of all these contaminations. All this clothing comes off here, doesn't it? Has to. And if you don't want to take the clothes off, well, you're thrown to the outside of the palace here. Begging for scraps. Give me this. Let me look at it. Oh, yeah, Chaitanya Bhagavat. Oh, yeah, look at all these beautiful rules. I'm ruled by rules. See, you're not ruled by real love. If you did, you would have these perspectives. You're not ruled by real intimacy with God. You go against God. You go against his feelings and his feeling devotees. His ecstatic word and truth, deep truths, is going against the real nature of the Lord. And people do it all the time. They don't know any better. Oh, Lord, please forgive them. They know not what they do. They're just fools who think they're so smart. What do you think, Janine? Give us a word.
Sorry, I just need to settle my thoughts. I'm still completely drunk on your preaching.
Oh, you get drunk on it too, huh?
Enjoying it.
I'm hearing that more. See, you got to become like Arjuna. Didn't Arjuna say that? My God, your words are like nectar. In other words, intoxicating. See, that's how you know it's transcendental. You got to hear from Krishna. And if you hear from Krishna's real devotee that has that nature, the word is intoxicating, very enlivening, very purifying, very uplifting. Okay? That's what it shows you. That's how the disciplic line works. The guru, like that, really does represent Krishna, because the same result happens. Ecstatic love is born in those persons who really represent the deep word of God. You're born not of flesh and blood, but born of the word. Krishna is born in you. He feels safe. Oh, finally, I got a place where I can come out and not stay in there. Somebody's getting purified. Remember, Krishna wouldn't come out of Mother Sachi's womb because he wanted to teach the world. He said, well, you gave her deeper mantras. She wasn't really qualified to chant them. You should have gave her the Hare Krishna mantra. See, you should have done it. And so she gets purified, the preliminaries. Then I'll feel safe to come out. You're a real spiritual master. Advaita, was a guru. He was a spiritual master. And so Krishna doesn't want to come out until you're sufficiently purified by the teaching and the word and the instructions. See, and then Krishna comes out. He comes out fast here in devotees, doesn't he? Many of them. See? Coming out, that's our proof that, it's so ridiculous. Hey, people, come on. You go against what we're doing, and the results that the Hare Krishna movement in its perfection stage is manifest here. Yeah. I know you guys can't believe it because nobody can do like this except us. Proving that this is the will of God here. The will of God is to take the fucking gift, for God's sakes, especially yours. All right, take the gift, man. Get intoxicated like Janine and Lalita, and even Fani gets in. Are you getting intoxicated nowadays too on this preaching?
Yes, Gurmaharaj. I get more enthusiastic. So that's how it shows up.
Enthusiastic,
Yeah.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff, wonderful things develop here. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Janine. Sorry, I cut in there. What else?
Oh, no problem. I love this preaching. I had a long train ride yesterday, and I was sitting the whole time like this on the train. My kids were luckily occupied with something else. No one was looking.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I really enjoyed that. I could listen for a few hours, and
Yeah.
it was perfect.
Yeah, that's how you know. See, remember when Jesus was preaching, you can't imagine what people heard back then unless you come here, because it's the same thing. It says in Chaitanya, one of those books about Chaitanya, anyway, one of those books, I have to figure out the title later. Nobody could imagine the preaching that went on between the real disciples of Narottam and Shamananda and Srinivas, unless you come here. That's that kind of preaching, these kinds of things. And we're even doing it publicly, which they didn't do. This was only for the intimate disciples, which it is for here. The others neglected or they criticize, so they don't get anything really. They just get a rebuke and go away. Yeah, but this is its style, and this is what it's meant to be. Look, Janine didn't even follow we saved her from doing the Vaidhi thing, becoming a dry person, So, and she just went right on it. That's how powerful it is. We're preaching like Prabodhananda Saraswati. Exactly. He noticed the same thing. He said, look at whether you follow the course with the spiritual master or not, whether you followed Vaidhi Bhakti or not, whether you've been pious or impious or not, those who wholeheartedly worship Lord Chaitanya will receive all they wish. So all you need to know is how to surrender, which we teach. How do you surrender to Lord Chaitanya? Well, Lord Chaitanya appears as the bona fide guru. Who preaches that? Nobody, but the Bhagavatam, and somebody has big balls to teach you that. See, we're the Elon Musk group for the spiritual life. We're here to clean up Prabhupada's teachings that people speculated on. You speculate, specs everywhere. So we put on our little spectacles and examine everything very closely. You see, look at that speck. Yeah. See, this is its style, man. The deeper truths, and so you guys get to see me. All of us, we get to participate. Love of God was given after Lord Chaitanya disappeared in those groups and only those groups. Just like the Holy Spirit with those Christian preachers, they had the Spirit, and it was only given through them. Just like now, it's only given through our little Sangha here. Yeah, you don't come to Gaur Haridas and his friends. You don't get this perfection of your bhakti. I'll declare it. I don't care. I got big balls. What do you expect? To clean this up, you got to have a lot of testosterone. Spiritual testosterone. Is that how you say it, I think? Yeah. You have to have a, a lot of enthusiasm, man. Yeah. So that's how it works, man. See, that you don't come here, you don't get. Just like you didn't go to those 11 disciples, you didn't get the Holy Spirit. Is it obvious? As I'm preaching, I was like, yeah, man, that's so true. I'm also thinking, yeah, wow, that's it, man. You didn't get it then with when you did. If you didn't come to Lord Chaitanya and his devotees, you didn't get it. If you didn't go to Madhavinda Puri, you didn't get that ecstatic spirit like Ishvara Puri. And if you didn't go to Jesus, you didn't get the Holy Spirit. You didn't go to Lord Chaitanya or his real followers who had it. You didn't get it. And if you don't come here, I have not seen the symptoms of this amazing ecstasy anywhere. Ta-da! Open the curtain. The show begins. And it is a wild show, man. But that's true, isn't it? Like it's like you just won't get it. God, I thought it was clear yesterday and the day before, but boy, does it get more clear. Does it? You feel the same way, that it just gets more clear as we discuss these things? It's like, yeah, that's it. We're the ones. You're not going to get it if now it's like your balls grow. Even women grow testicles here. Oh, it's terrible. Fish bones. Yeah. You become a hermaphrodite here. You grow the boldness. You know how women are usually shy. Yeah, shy and all. Here you get transcendental balls, to go and boldly preach. You just go to the guru, go like who is it? Gadadhar. He went right up to the Qazi, went right in the palace and went through the guards, and he came up. He said, "You surrender to Lord Chaitanya. He's here." And the Qazi was stunned. He went, "Okay." But it's true, isn't it? That's the thing. When you really get this is true, that it's like the Maya, the cobwebs come out of your mind, man. You see, fuck, man, we're really in a Leela. This is really Lord Chaitanya. He's really saving people here. Wow. The whole world should know about that, huh? At least those ISKCON devotees should hear it declared boldly, right? Why are we keeping secrets here? Deliverance is here. That's the way this gets to be. It becomes so clear that you're like a knife through the butter. You just slice Maya. It's just like butter now. You just slice it and dice it. See? Yeah. What else, Janine? Sorry, I keep interrupting. I'm a hog.
No, I really can't imagine why someone would want to give this away voluntarily. That's something I would never want to give up. Even if it's stressful in a material life, there's always some possibility to stay tuned, to stay connected, and it's affecting my life in so many ways. And right now it's increasing. I have the impression that my experiences are getting a little more transcendental than before, because whenever I see or one of the ecstatic devotees or talk to them, even if it's just a few sentences, I feel a tingling all over my body, and it's like every part of it, every hair, every cell is a kind of standing erect, but it's not within my body. It's something else. It's beyond. It's like a layer above, you know? It's a bit comparable to what I felt when I had the awakening in Mexico. And my head is always tingling and sometimes so much that it feels like exploding. And I have to react on a certain level, on a physical level to it, like shivering. There, as like having a goosebump there, but there is no goosebump because it's not coming from such a thing. Sorry, my kid is coming in.
Yeah, that's a spiritual body. A spiritual body. Yeah, I have the same. You know, the hair standing on end. It's this tingling of the spiritual body. It's like there's these subtle nerve endings or something. I don't know exactly how it works, but you know, when I start chanting, I feel this tingling all the way from the ground up. You know, like even now speaking about it, I feel it going all the way from my feet up into the back of my head and coming up here. It's almost like a hood. You know, comes up and tingling all top of the heads. Yeah, it's really, yeah. So that's a hair standing on end type thing. A lot of people, they look at it physically, you know, and all, which can happen, but you know, but it's a transcendental. Go ahead there. Sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't get your response because I was so.
Oh, I just said, yeah, that's a spiritual. That's a spiritual tingling that comes up, really, for a lot of people, or some people, if you're lucky to have it. Yeah, see, this shows you this is what grows, this spiritual experience and understanding, and you start to. This is what you relate to. See, you start to have these spiritual emotions, which are much more wonderful than the material, you know, same old stuff. You know, very limited. This increases more and more. We keep watering this, and it just grows forever. Narada Muni he's been chanting for God knows how long. You know, he just loves it because it grows and it grows and it grows and it grows, and more deeper experiences of basically happiness, of spiritual taste, you know, that are unknown to human beings. Like when, you know, some of the devotees were talking about, oh, good, Shamananda. Okay, great. Yeah, a lot of, what's his name? We're talking about humanities and all that stuff. Here we have spiritualities. Ooh, look at this. She's a movie star. She made it. She made it. She made it. You made it, Shama Sundari. Oh, that was just a gimmick. What else there, Janine?
Yeah, sometimes I even have the impression that it is too much, that my body cannot stand it anymore. Then I don't know. It's, yeah, I'm getting very tired by this then, and then I have to take a little rest.
Yeah, well, that's the way it's supposed to be. Yeah, you don't think that, oh, it's got to go. But yeah, the body takes as much and then it lets go like a fishing hook. That's in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Talks about you have like a climax with this, and that's enough, you know. And you just and relax, take it easy, no problem. Yeah. Hey, give us a word, Shama. Thank you there, Jenny. Well, what's going on for you? Any experience of life?
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj. Can you hear me?
Yeah, really good. Yeah, nice.
All glories to you. I am traveling. Here is my whole life, 30 kilo or maybe 40. I don't know, but you see?
Yeah, that's amazing. That's
Yeah.
nice. I got one of those too.
I'm moving right now from place to place, and yeah, I'm quite tired, and I have to go to another place. But I wanted to connect because I had no time these days. I was rebranding my business because I had some, you know, material things to deal, a lot, one after another, you know, clients and changing and houses and payments and stuck in business. But I was listening to you all the time and I was shedding all the time, you know. It's I was shedding and shedding, you know, and in this whole chaos and changing, constant change, I completely surrendered to Krishna, like completely, like never before. You know,
Wow.
I said, okay, maybe I have now little troubles. Okay, maybe I have now little pause, but I'm shedding, you know, I'm freaking shedding. Like I see like you are preparing me, you know, like you are guiding me. I see like I have nothing to say, even in my own business, you know. He's inspired. I cannot even make now content or release program on my own. I'm getting all the time guides, you know, and then I have to create. And then I'm shedding, and then after this shedding I'm getting inspired, and then I can create. Like I have, but you know, I'm becoming more comfortable because his way is the best way, you know. And even when nothing like there is no movement external,
Mhm.
I feel all the time guided, embraced. This shedding is amazing because, you know, I go through fear, through detachment, only to realize at the end that he's with me and this is his plan. I had big spiritual experiences last 2 days, like brutal, and I'm listening all the time to you, and of course this is thanks to you, because yeah, he's guiding me, and I'm listening to you, and I have also my own experience with him, but always I feel this tube, you know, this streaming, that the way how I experience God and the way I experience his presence and his guidance is so clear and so obvious that I know that it's through you, and I'm eternally grateful. And there is more, much more. I hope I will soon express my gratitude more. Now I'm like, I try to, you know, just share
Yeah.
experience. So I had this two very spiritual experience. Like it took me off like completely. One was 3 days ago. I was sitting with my mom, and we had very vulnerable conversation. Like, you know, some conversation about childhood and about, you know, problems and traumas. Like normal people would be, you know, affected, would be very angry. But
Yeah.
we were speaking about this to clear something, you know.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
during it's very hard to explain, but during this conversation, it was shown to me that everything happened perfectly, like it was like whole cycle, and I felt like fuck, it was always orchestrated by God, like, you know, like every word, even this conversation, it was really Inception. The movie Inception is so small to this. It was very spiritual, you know. And yesterday I had another experience. I was moving from Germany to Poland for a while, and I felt lonely like never before, because I never felt lonely, you know. I was my whole life with God, and I was always present and forward, but I was so lonely because I was closing the last month, the karmic cycles, you know, cutting people, no more material bullshit, like fully surrendering to God, shedding, and I felt yesterday very lonely, like freaking lonely, you know. I had no battery in my phone, I couldn't even listen to you. This such loneliness, emptiness, and senseless I never experienced, you know. And I surrendered to this. There was no mind, no grabbing, no attachment. I just surrendered, you know. I just dived so deeply in that. It was like 24 hours, this sinlessness, this emptiness. And after this 24 hours, like genuine surrendering in this emptiness, I found my connection to God and soul, like the new level, you know, like deeper level. Like he was like, okay, you kind of passed the test, you know, you didn't panic, you didn't attach, you didn't go to old things, you know, you trusted me that this emptiness, you know, this nothingness is like for us. And then he was like, again, like Power Rangers, from inside. And I saw so much revelations that since yesterday, I'm almost exploding, you know. I'm so tired because I went through roller coaster and I have so much duties, but I cannot, like I'm saying to you, I cannot control anything because I'm moving like from moment to moment, and I feel his guidance. And yeah, yesterday I was trying to sleep with listening to your lecture, and yeah, the way I listen to you, I hear new stuff, you know. I'm naturally, I'm very confident in my relationship with him, but also very humble. It's I'm living my purpose, you know. It's and I feel it's just the beginning. I feel I arrived home. I'm trust in him, in you like never before. I feel so fucking blessed, you know. I feel he's preparing me like I'm telling you this, my business, what I do. It's like I'm surrendering to him because I can do nothing, but it feels awesome, you know, because in the past, every time when I was doing on my own, it was like, oh, stress and burnout. And now it's like flowing, but it's also duty and responsibility, you know. But in the sense, I have to stand on my spiritual platform, you know. Like I am completely unavailable for bullshit, material bullshit. And sometimes, yeah, it's amazing. It's just amazing. I just wanted to
It's great.
pop in and say thank you and tell you that I was all the time with you when we were going through this drama. It was I don't know, fun, confusing to witness. No, sorry, not confusing, because I had always clarity when it was happening, you know. Sometimes it was overwhelming. Oh, not confusing, overwhelming, you know, because it was, yeah. But yeah, I'm very grateful, Guru Maharaj. I could say more, but I have to stop myself. And yeah, I feel like I'm living truly in the spiritual realm since weeks, you know.
Wow, it's great.
And
It's awesome.
and it's this alchemy, this purification. I don't know. I just get too used to it. Like fuck,
Yeah.
what to do?
Yeah. The emptiness that happens for a long time. Sometimes you come, and what it's doing, it's burning off the old skin. It's really necessary, and I used to call it like it's, you feel it in the heart usually too. And there's nothing you can really do but just allow it to happen. Whether whatever it doesn't matter. You don't have to hold any line. It's just happening, and it burns away these things, and a new life comes in.
New dimensions after,
comes in.
yeah,
Yeah.
after
After a while.
complete desert, yeah.
Yeah. And then that goes. That's just a stage, because I know I used to feel that a lot, and like it would come and go and come and go, but it was burning away things, and usher in some new communion, a deeper relationship with God, and yeah, and then that transform. You know, after a while, there's no more fuel, I guess, for that. It's like it burns away certain things, and then you just. I know for me, it's just it's like I can open my mouth more if I want to be with God and Krishna, and then he comes. You know, no, I don't have to go through that anymore, because it is a little painful, but that's because it's burning away things. It's necessary, burning away the old way of dealing with life and everything, and yeah, so it's great. Boys, he's in charge here. You can tell. You know, he's really he's working with us. So
yeah,
great.
he started like you know, he came hot in December, and I was like, how you want to say me those old things in my business, you know, like expose me, what I will do with those thousands people? They will eat me, you know. I had fear. I didn't want to. I wanted to control it, and he was yeah, like purifying me from this. and now I feel more transcendental than material. Like I almost don't see these dimensions. My ego, who was feared to be attacked, it's getting thinner and smaller. And you were saying just half an hour ago about this transcendental tingling. I feel this substance, like spreading my body, and it's very overwhelming. Since after this emptiness, this came, it's like growing, it's like pushing. All the time it's pushing, purification or the
Yeah.
spiritual transcendental tingling. It's there is no time for material, worries.
Just get to the point, right?
Guru Maharaj, I love you so much, devotees. All glories to you. I just wanted to pop, give my testimony, and I have to go. I will listen and I will come often, but I need few more days to climatize, make the business things, and find the place and so on and so on.
Are you flying or just moving around in your city or wherever?
Right now I'm moving.
Just moving around.
Yeah,
to
but
place.
soon I will flying. But I have to sustain few things because
Okay,
there is the whole business to make. So it's and in this situation,
Yeah, good. So yeah, awesome. So just keep dropping in. Give us a report when you're ready, when you can.
Yeah, I will come soon more often.
Okay.
I listen every day.
Yeah, good. Awesome.
Thank you so much. Hare
You're welcome.
Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Lalita, okay. Give us a word, Lalita.
Nothing really happens in my life, Guru Maharaj. I'm an old lady living in a little studio.
I think a lot goes on in your life, man.
I cannot say, and this and this. I'm living for this, and it's increasing, it's growing, it's lovely. What more can I say? I had things to say during the class now, but it's all gone now. When you hear such a big explanation. When we come back on that Guru Tattva thing that you were preaching before during class. Well, every class actually, especially these last weeks. I was thinking today about something that was written on the chimney of my father, no master than God. No master than God. But he's a Freemason. He was a Freemason. He never shared anything with us. We don't know actually what he was doing. And I knew he wanted to have God. He wanted the golden grail, the golden treasure of God. But he never found it because it was also by studying and by intellectual things, And then I realized today during chanting with you, we received the golden grail. We really received that treasure of God. You've got to receive it from somebody and not writing it on your chimney, no master than God, because it's useless. You've got to receive it from somebody, really. And that is
you got to receive the attachment. It's like, because we don't have it on our own, or that's been blocked. It's a dormant relationship with the transcendental. So you get that by the Bhakti Lata Bees from the real relative. That's what we are. We're genuine relatives of Radha and Krishna and Lord Chaitanya's family. Yeah, even Jesus, really, the connection is there. So this is where you get it. Yeah, you got to find the real. I mean, we're here starting with the Vaishnavas. This is a great opportunity for those who start to get this. This is our sacrifice, and the results and the increase is what the Lord does. You see people are coming one by one. This person, that comes. We deal with it. Some people leave. They just have different experiences you need. If you're meant to be here, or sometimes people have to do different things.
Yeah, and everybody wants to be a preacher and a teacher. Everybody wants to teach and to coach and to, you see that with Cole and he not knowing actually. Well, they know what they know by their mind, but a real preacher is somebody who gives God, who gives you God in the heart. Otherwise, what use does it have? What use does it have to,
Well, you see, they think they have. See, that's the thing. They think they have the God, just like they think they have the same God I do, but they do and don't. It's a paradox because they have another level of that, but they think that's this happens all the time. The deep revelation of this intimate relationship with God is very rare and very special. And a lot of people in religion or ST, they get in the false ego of thinking that they actually got it. They think, oh, this is what my relationship with God is the highest. Mayavadis also think, like his father is thinking, this is it, not what you're doing. This, looking up in the sky. Well, that's Krishna in that form. I mean, but you see, as Pani increases his bhakti and people will, his father will be like, wow, what is this? This looks like something new or something. Is he doing that now? Is he thinking there's something to it there, Fani?
He's taking note of it now more seriously because my mom listens to it and then she's like doing all that. And my sister is on it. All three of us are on it. He's on his side now. He thought he got my sister on his side. No, she's on this side. So he's all by himself. So he's taking note. You know how it comes out? He makes a flipping comment. Look at them. They are smiling. They're crying. What is this? So he jokes with my mom. So he's taking note.
Yeah. It's what it is. It's a smiling thing because the more the impersonal thing is less. It's less juicy. It's not like this. Yeah. All right. Hey, so salted bread. Give us a word. Anything? Give us a report.
Gurudev, I was hearing everything offline. I was enjoying the testimony of Amy and then Shama Sundari. She was traveling from Poland, Germany, how she's struggling and remembering you. So I was just hearing Lalita also, and Lalita sings so well. So she put so much efforts. So I thought dance for her. She put so much effort. So I enjoy dancing in her classes, and spiritually blessed. No one is in my house for almost a month. I'm so happy living alone. Enjoy Gurudev.
Yeah, that's awesome. You look really at peace. You look at peaceful.
Yes.
That's great. Hey, Aruna, why don't you sing us a song? Do you want to hear a song? Everybody?
Hare Krishna.
Sing us a wonderful song about
Radhe, 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 Radhe Govinda, Vrindavana Chanda, Anadha Nada Dina Bandhu, Radhe Govinda, Anadha Nada Dina Bandhu, Radhe Govinda, Radhe, 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 Radhe Govinda, Vrindavana Chanda, Anadha Dina Bandhu, Radhe Govinda, Anadha Dina Bandhu, Radhe Govinda. Nanda Kishora Navanita Chura, Radhe Govinda. Nanda Kishora Navanita Chura, Radhe Govinda. Anadha Dina Bandhu, Radhe Govinda. Anadha Dina Bandhu, Radhe Govinda. Radhe 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 Krishna Radhe 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 Krishna 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 Radhe Govinda Krishna 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 Radhe Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda 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 Nanda Kishora Govinda Navanita Chora Govinda Pashupalaka Hari Govinda Pashupalaka Hari Govinda 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 Venkataramana Govinda Nandakishora Govinda Navanita Chora Govinda Gopi Lola Krishna Gopala Bala Krishna Gopi Lola Krishna Gopala Bala Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna Radhe 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 Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Radhe 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 Hare Krishna.
Hey, she's got some spiritual taste. Can you tell?
Thank you, Maharaj.
She looks very happy now. Yeah, you look very happy.
I dance also. I dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her husband's going to get attracted. Yeah, he's going to see something's up. Yeah. Okay, so I think we'll go off here now. I don't want to make it a big long thing here. Lalita, are you going to go live soon, or what's your time frame, sort of?
Gurudev.
I think you're muted there, Lalita, or something. Are you?
Well, I said, yeah, really? Maybe in 1 hour the devotees can rest a little bit, and then in 1 hour or something.
Okay, so about an hour or so, she'll give class. Yeah, Fred, George, you want to give us a quick update? How's it going for you?
Hold on, sorry. There we go. I got two of the same live streams going on at the same time. No, nothing new to report yet. Nothing new to report. Just here and listening. That was beautiful. Aruna, that was beautiful. Wow. I really felt that energy of Krishna. Man, that was amazing.
It's Fani's mother.
Hare Krishna.
Oh, that's Fani's mother.
Hare Krishna.
Hi,
Hare
hello.
Krishna.
Very nice to meet you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you for a compliment. That is God gift to me. Not to me.
She
God
looks like
gives.
a bear too,
God
Guru
gives.
Maharaj.
God gives only.
I love it. I love
Okay, thank you.
your
Thank you
chanting.
so much.
It's
Thank you.
beautiful. You're welcome. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. So Lalita will be going live in about an hour then. And if you missed anything, you can watch the replay. It was a nice, it's a short thing, but nice, sweet, short and sweet.
I wanted to say something.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Fani. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I noticed that you said this. Krishna is showing newer things to you. At some point in the class, you said that about
Yeah.
how we are only still doing Krishna Lila, like in the Bhagavatam, where the
Yeah.
demons are killed. But
Yeah.
in Gaura Lila, he's not killing them, but he's bringing them closer. He's killing the inner demons, but bringing them closer. So
Yeah.
I want to understand what was. Can you explain that revelation? Maybe in the next class when you come in the morning.
Well, I'll just give you. Yeah, I can give you a short thing. I'll just do a short. Basically, see, Krishna reciprocates relationship. If you're impersonal with him, he relates back to you impersonally. Because that's your. We relate according to reciprocation or lack of it. So, like that's why if people worship the Lord with respect, you get reciprocation, respectful feedback, basically. But the most close devotees are the intimate ones. So if a person is naturally the conditioned nature is to fight, is to be against the intimate relationship with Krishna, then when that's manifest in the world, they'll go against it. So that's what we do here. That's why the acharyas held back the more intimacy, because most people are not ready for it because they're not purified enough or ready to even get purified to that point where they welcome that intimacy with the Lord. See, so those who are ready to be delivered by such expression of God will get that expression through Guru, but it's not always given. It just depends on the will of God when he wants to give it. Yeah. Go ahead. Did you want to say something? No. Okay. So,
Gurudev, I'd like to speak to Madhumangal. He's off because I may not speak later on. I want to talk to him something. For some transaction, he has given me peaceful side. I just want to talk to him. Something happened actually. So when everybody's off, I want to speak to him.
Okay, all right. So let me continue this so because I'm developing the idea. Okay, yeah. So the Lord in this Kali Yuga, he wants to attract, if possible, and it is possible. It just depends on if a devotee is attracted to the more humble mood, then that's actually kind of Radha is a bit like that. She very, very has that mood, very deep humility, and it's very attractive. So even demons can be attracted to that mood. And so the Lord Chaitanya in his later Leela began to manifest very deep worship in that mood of Radha's love, and very humble and very so in other words, people would if they would go against the Lord would come back with taking the humble position and not reciprocate like a blow for a blow. See, so he would neutralize the whole thing. And so that's in the later Leela. So we'll see how it's played here. I'm just starting to see how that works and why people are fighting with me that are, basically they're against this level. They don't want to go through the purification to get there. So they fight this. They fight, my preaching and something. They think it's wrong and all that. Ultimately, maybe they tolerate it inside for a while, but inside it comes out later that this is not for them in their idea. This is not right. They have a more independent viewpoint. They don't follow really this process. They have another opinion. So the Lord would attract those persons by taking the humble position. Even it's yeah. So anyway, that's what I'm starting to see. It's like we'll see if that works like this here, if we get to that point or what. Yeah. So people are just reciprocating with me. If I point out things that are like faults in certain devotees that are fighting, they fight. They want to fight back. If I'm acting authoritatively, they want to act authoritatively. That's their bent. That's their nature. So that's the thing. That's why the devotees, when I'm acting authoritatively as a guru, and they become like that. They want to. It's whatever a great man does, common men follow. Even those who are against Krishna, if Krishna is a fighter, they become a fighter. If he becomes an authority, then they want to become an authority too. But then they have to challenge the authority. See, just like here. So some people, if you take a submissive attitude here, you usually get into the kingdom quicker, because that's how you got to go and be a servant of a sincere servant of Guru. See, and then you enter quickly with that proper Vaishnava mood. But other people just have it pretentiously, and they fight this ultimately, like Johan, like both of them. They hypocritically, they can do it like nicey, oh, yeah, I really love you and all this, but inside it's different. Or you can blatantly go against what we're doing. Well, it's all fighting this. So, yeah, if we get to the point of neutralizing it, we'll see that way. I'm starting to get those ideas now. Like it's starting. I'm seeing that now. I saw it before, but not like this. I know actually when I was in Vrindavan more, I was living in Vrindavan, I would be like that actually. Sometimes I would be like that. Like people would come and they would, really chastise me real heavily, and I would take it, but not like artificially. I would just really feel like humble before that. It's like, and one guy, he says, "Wow, this is," because he was expecting me to retaliate, and I didn't. He says, "Wow, you're really humble," and he was really arrogant guy and like this mean and all this, and I just, it was a natural thing. So that could happen. Let's see.
When you're angry, you're still you're also humble, Guru Maharaj.
Yeah. But they see those who see externally can't see that. See, that's if you're a devotee of a devotee, you see things that others can't see. See, because the Lord reveals secrets to you like that. See, the student community, because they naturally challenge the Vrindavan mood, because that's just false ego. Vrindavan, the devotees, they're very advanced but very simple. They're not they don't have to be pretentious. So, yeah, we'll see how it develops. Does that make any sense there, Fani? Or
Yeah. Thank you, Guru Maharaj. You're always learning. That's the thing. It's like interesting. So I hung on that thought that you shared, but I wanted more explanation on that. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Hare Krishna, everybody. Have a good day, and we'll see you soon.